A lot of times when I work with young hockey players, they have the inability to hinge. And what I want to do is show you some of the stuff that works for me in improving our athletes' hinges and also progressing hinges to dumbbell straight leg deadlifts, one arm, one leg straight leg deadlifts, and then ultimately the kettlebell swing. So what we start with the youngsters is the wall hip hinge. And what I like to do is obviously use a wall here. I like to get their feet touching the wall and they line up their heels to their toes. So they're about a foot away from the wall. What I try to get them to do is bend their knees slightly, chest up, hands across the chest. All I want them to do is stick their butt back against the wall and come through. Slight bend, chest up, butt to the wall, come through. All while maintaining good arch in their back. So we will spend a few workouts doing that with some young kids, especially if it's a young group, such as a JV hockey team or a varsity hockey team that hasn't done an exercise like that before. We'll start with that. Then what we get into is the two-arm, two-leg dumbbell straight leg deadlift. Basically, it's the same range of motion, same exercise. Now we're just holding two dumbbells and we're not going to have the wall for support. So we're chest up, slight bend in the knee, stick the butt back, feel a good stretch in the hamstrings, come back up. After we do a few workouts with something like that, we will progress to a one arm, one leg, straight leg deadlift. And here, I like to have them holding the dumbbell or the kettlebell in their opposite hand. So what we'll do, one arm, one leg, slight bend in the knee, chest up. All I'm asking them to do is, again, stick their butt back, hinge at the hip. And then ultimately we want to get to a power exercise, which we like is the kettlebell swing. And in the past, I've always spent time just kind of coaching the kettlebell swing on the fly with kids. And I realized that when we kind of cement that pattern of hinging properly, we can get better results from our kettlebell swings and not spend a lot of time teaching it. And so with this, I like to address the kettlebell, have it in front of the athlete, eyes up, chest up, slight bend in the knee, stick that butt back, reach for the kettlebell, eyes on the horizon, hike it back, and come through. As you can see, it's the same exercise we were doing on the wall. So those are some progressions that we use to help our athletes hinge a lot better and be able to associate the difference between hinging at their hips and squatting.